four-time Miss Olympia Jay Cutler. Welcome to my channel, Jay Cutler TV, and make sure to stay in tune with the newest and updated videos. Subscribe below, guys. Thank you so much for following along. Alright, so I just get the shit kicked out of me from Derik. More tissue work.
I got to watch.
But Pete joined us, and Pete is another mass guy. He was out here first before Derik, actually, 6 months prior. But you know, Pete, by trade, is a nurse, and you moved out here and you were nursing at the time.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
you know, I've seen Pete move up the ranks. He opened up the 619 muscle. He used to come up for his muscle bashes here at the
Every year.
at the World Gym.
Yeah, for 9 of them.
And you know, he stopped doing them now, which I wish he was still doing. But
You might not be.
you know, he's done everything. You know, he competed on the national level, obviously the USA's, and got his pro card through the Masters side. And he's actually prepping now, which I think is crazy, for the first ever Japan Pro show, which is taking place on November 19th or 18th.
19.
Okay, it's in Japan. I think Higatata, you know, he's
Yeah.
involved in the show. So talk a little about that, man. You're 48.
Yeah, 48 years
48, and you're still going at it.
And
I say,
still
how-
looks great,
I
yeah.
asked these guys, how the fuck do you guys still do it? I mean, I retired at 40. Derik's 48 also, but you know, they're still driven to get up on stage, and you know, the other one close is getting ready for a show now.
Yeah, I'm so excited. You know, it's a great opportunity. I think for me, I was a late bloomer. I got started a little bit later with my body responding, and I learned a lot about bodybuilding. We kind of experimented training with each other.
We trained for 25 years.
Yeah, but you were
Yeah,
training
yeah,
at
yeah.
Savigny's gym, right?
Yeah.
We were at
Yeah.
Savigny's.
Yep.
He was training, but we didn't train together. And then when Savigny's closed, we went to Goldfish.
Yeah.
He was in there, and I remember walking over. He's doing like, he was so strict with everything. He was like, boiled this chicken, 8 pounds. I'm like, you go fucking heavier. And we just kind of clicked, and then we trained together until he moved out to Arizona.
Yeah, and I moved to Arizona. I learned a lot about bodybuilding out there too. They got a great bodybuilding community in Phoenix. Real supportive.
Where were you training out there?
I would train at World Gym. It was
And that
World
was
Gym
at
at
what-
the time
at what
in
year?
Scottsdale. That was 97, 98, 99. Troy Alves was out there.
Yeah.
Vince Comerford.
Yeah.
Remember Vinny? And,
Was JJ Marsh
Yes,
there
he was.
too?
Yes,
he was. Yeah. He was on the south side of the city, so
He was there.
I only saw him every here and there, but mostly I was on the northern side of Phoenix.
You got
in
Havis
Scottsdale.
Katami involved, JJ Marsh. He's the one that.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then I moved up to San Diego a little while after that because my brother was out here going to school, and I know Derik was also thinking about coming out to Southern California. We had trained together for years, and I said, man, you know what? Southern California is a lot more bodybuilding hotbed than Phoenix, even though Phoenix was a great town. So I took my nursing degree, and I got to travel out here. And then I found what was at that time Gold's Gym became World Gym. Now it's the Gym San Diego, which is home.
They just keep taking words out.
Yeah.
Well, now it's the gym.
That's what I mean, yeah.
The gym. The
Yeah.
gym in San Diego. It's a crazy place. Derik and I both have our businesses based here. Now I opened up 619 Muscle supplement store and training services, and so we're here. Derik's here with his massage therapy and his training services. My wife's here, so this is home. And
I know, but you have your team, right? You have like, I mean, you're bringing a lot of people to these NBC shows. Talk a little bit about that too.
Yeah, you know, one of the great things about us being old guys now is that over time you learn stuff, you share knowledge, and you know, I just really enjoy the whole lifestyle and having the opportunity to get out there through the supplement store and meet people. And with Jay coming out every year to support it, you know, our notoriety grew in the local community. We just were always going hard and heavy like East Coast guys do, and I think guys gravitate towards that intensity. And over the course of time, my wife and I began coaching competitive athletes more and more. So under the 619 Muscle umbrella, we have a competition team. We network very closely with John Lindsay and now Tamer Ogindi in the Muscle Contest organization here in Southern California. We sponsor the shows, and we bring athletes to all the shows, and it's been going really well for us. We turned several people pro, females and males.
How many athletes do you have on that roster, you think?
Well, like we have about 15 tomorrow's show.
Wow.
So we probably have about 50 active competitors, and then if you go through into all the clients, we got quite a few. But yeah, we got a lot of the Marines that come down from Camp Pendleton in the neighborhood,
Wow.
and jump on board with that. So we got a lot of guys that are into it, just now getting into it. We got like,
They're very
yeah,
20,
yeah,
25.
young guys. So I'm
But they're all doing men's physique and classic. and
a
stuff, right?
lot of them. There's,
Not as
I
much
don't think I have any
bodybuilding, right?
bodybuilders now. Maybe a couple guys that are doing bodybuilding. A lot of classic guys and a ton of physique guys.
I know, but how does it make you guys feel? Like, you know, we have these new divisions, which I think is awesome. I promote 5 shows.
Yeah.
You know, I go back to Boston next week. I do the New England's, right, which has been there since you guys
That's
were
my
there,
first
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but it changed. You know, now it's in the fall, right? So, I mean, I like seeing anyone be able to get on stage and compete, but as old time, like us old time bodybuilders, like, what do you think the training level is compared to what it used to be like when we, you remember when we got back in Mass and we had our days and it'd be like, there was so much like intensity with the training. I think a lot of it's now I laugh and I see people train for Instagram. What do you guys think?
I totally agree. It's fun to train now.
Yeah.
When we trained, it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It was you're passionate about it, and you know
You
that.
had to love
Yeah.
to train.
If you-
If you
yeah.
trained with
Because there really wasn't any, like, you weren't any, there wasn't no social media, so people didn't see shit,
No,
right?
no.
People didn't see you working out on a daily basis, so there wasn't anything really to show other than when you got on stage and competed,
Yeah.
right?
We videotaped ourselves like 95.
Well, we had a little VHS recorder.
That wasn't little. That was a big monster thing. We would put it down, forget about it. We'd go do it. We didn't stop. We just let it run. I mean, I'd walk in front of the camera, be fixing myself, whatever, and we'd be doing sets.
Well, and
that
part
was
of the
to
reason,
watch our progress.
Yeah, part of the reason for that was to watch your form and your technique, how deep are you squatting, and your leg press angles and stuff. It wasn't about posting on social media. One of the hardest things for us, I think, for me anyway, probably for you too, Jay, is with the new market and social media, is actually having to, oh shit, can you videotape this set for
I
me?
mean, I feel badass. Somebody like, hey, people, you videotape this? I'll look and see someone. I'm like, I don't know.
It bothers me. I don't even like doing
Yeah,
it. But you know, you gotta get out there so you can share the craft. I think that, you know, interestingly enough, it's something that's like a necessary evil now, social media, because in order for us to reach more people and share what we really do love, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
I mean, I
I follow you, and
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, if Jay's doing it, I guess it's okay. So,
No, you got to do it. So
Yeah.
listen, so you're going to Japan to compete. Why Japan? Why would you choose Japan to go to compete? You have all these other shows to do. What was the choice and decision?
well, I tell you what, it's. I've been a big fan of Hide's forever, and you know, Hide's not a young guy either. No
He's
offense
my
to
age,
Hide,
actually.
but yeah.
Yes, my age.
And you know, when I started working with Coach Milos in December of last year, and I was at that time trying to figure out, was I going to get back on stage, and if I was going to get back on stage, who did I want to guide me along? If anybody, I've worked with a couple of good coaches in the past, and I've done some of my own stuff. I coach a lot of guys. I got a great buddy here who also keeps an eye on me. But when I decided to hire Milos, he was deeply involved in Hide's comeback. And when I identified with Hide's career, I said, you know what, this guy was ready to come hanging up and stuff. Not that I was still itching to compete. But if he made some dramatic changes working with Milos, and I said, if anybody can help me at this stage of the game, I've always been a fan of Coach Milos' his methodologies and his thought processes. I base a lot of what I do with my guys, diet-wise, on what I learned from Milos over the years of reading his articles and stuff. So I hired Milos, and I followed Hide, and then all of a sudden I said, oh wow, look, Hide's promoting a show at the end of the year. That's pretty cool. Coach Milos, what do you think about that? And he said, man, I think you should, if you want to go out there, because it's 212, it has a big purse, and at that time, there was, of course, nobody in it because it's a brand new show, first year show. I said, it'd be fun. I've never been to Japan. My wife was in Japan for 3 years, so she said, oh, you will love Japan. You should definitely go check it out.
We never traveled.
So-
That was the best thing.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the show. Like, I know the world champions and
Yeah.
that. I said, go to another country.
So I went to Ireland in April, had a blast, just traveling and competing and meeting guys that I had never had a chance to network with. And I hit up Hide and I said, what do you think if I come to your show? He was very excited about it, very supportive. Milos was going to be there, so a great opportunity for me as an athlete. You know, the purse is pretty big, and first year show, I said, man, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be fun. It'll be a chance to see a new place, get out there. It was perfect timing for me as a way to end the season anyway, because it's the end of the year. And then I'll come back home and enjoy Thanksgiving.
We have China.
Yeah.
Too. You want to China after, which is like,
Yeah, it's actually, it
we
worked.
market ourselves.
So
Doing
you're
a
gonna miss
show.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, well, I'll eat it in China, for sure.
We do shows to market ourselves too. It's always about.
Right.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
like all these guys on stage look up to us. And him.
Yeah.
So when they see him grinding out every day, and he's making double their age group, let's say. So, you know, I mean, then he goes over there. He's going to be his sponsors in China. So
Wow.
he's go there, and he's got an athlete who used
Wow.
to live here. that's now over there. So he's gonna market himself in the international exposure.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited actually about going to China too, because I've got some contacts in Shenzhen, which is near Hong Kong, and then in Shanghai too. So we've set up several seminars for talking about bodybuilding. And my guy Guido, he's actually pretty big in social media in Shanghai, on their social media platform, Weibo. He said, "Coach, you are very famous in China." And I said, "Well," I said, "Sorry about the accent." I said, "I don't know about that," but he says, "No, we should definitely set up some seminars and share the passion of bodybuilding to another population that's super hungry and don't have a lot of real good knowledge about it." So I have an opportunity to bring what we've lived for 30 plus years, and bring it out there. And I'm super stoked. And Coach Meals will be in Japan, so that's going to be good for me too. It's going to be cool to meet.
You know what I'm seeing as I'm watching you guys all three sit there? So you guys are all from back east, all from Boston area, and such blue collar at heart and such hard work. No matter what business you guys are in, it's never just one thing. You, of course, started training people with the Derik, but eventually Derik went to school, became this great massage therapist. You opened the store. You have your own supplement company. Jay's got tons of businesses, and I think it's really cool that you guys never stop striving to always find.
You guys around us. I mean, you can look at Brad Rowe.
Same thing.
Same
thing. Jose Raymond, Tito Raymond.
I'll be looking at this asshole's on the treadmill, and I'm like, I'm a lazy fuck. I gotta, you know what I mean? In my head. And I see this guy, I'm looking up, and he's like, he's in his garage doing cardio, but then I see him in the gym training a client, and I'm coming to work.
The work ethic you guys have is great, and that really, it's admirable from you guys. No matter how old you get, you're always trying to get, better. Always keep relevant, always keep working hard, and I think it's great for the younger generation. It's awesome, you guys.
And I think for me, I always say, when I come back to the stage, bodybuilding, because I love it so much, I mean, I haven't achieved yet what my ultimate goal would be, which of course, Jay has been to that pinnacle. Derik has been to certain levels of success too. I turned pro late. I was 41 years old when I finally turned pro. So as long as my body continues to be able to respond and get better and not get worse, I'm going to keep doing it, focus on being healthy and stuff. And if I turn where I hit a couple of shows and I'm really not happy with the way I look, I'm okay with that. And then, we'll focus on other stuff.
That's awesome.
And share the passion with the young guys.
Guys,
we'll have to get an update on how he...
After the show, yeah. But I'm really going to get all three of you guys at the same time, because you all from...
This is very hard.
It's awesome.
This is hard to do right
here.
This is hard, but you get the three, that's like...
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm really glad we had this guy.
I remember the first time I met Jay was at Knowledge Plus. We were training something, and he had told me about you, and I had heard about you through the scene. And all of a sudden he comes walking in, and he's either had like pink or light blue spandex on, and was just fucking huge, just rolling in, legs like two of my legs. And Derek's like, "Hey, there's Jay," because you had already met. And so he came up, and there's this young guy with this just blonde hair and fucking muscle everywhere.
Did he wear a bandana then? No, not yet.
No, but he had that sweatshirt, the T. Michael. But,
gotcha.
He was just so big and real nice, and because we were at that time, we were the old guys in the gym, which is it's just so interesting to have the relationship now. Because he came over, said hi to Derik, I met him, and it was just like almost like really respectful of the fact that we were 2 years or 3 years older in the game, and he had just started. It was just a monster. It was really cool to watch how his career was just going.
And here we are today, years later. Everyone says that about him.
I think that's the biggest thing that I take away from your success, and as a model for everybody's success, and that's why bodybuilding is such a powerful thing, because it's all about grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, and then you do get better if you just pay attention and do it smarter.
Well, we appreciate all the hard work these guys put in, and we'll have a follow-up. But anyone out there that you think you got the blue-collar work ethic, make sure you guys hit us up. Email Dave at jcutler.com, and we'd love to have more people featured on the channel.
That's right.
Check us out.
Very cool.
Thank you
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.